My dad is a cop. You can call my dad. And
my dad is Sean Lee.
What was that?
Sean Lee.
Have you ever wondered what happens when the children of law enforcement officers think they're above the rules? Their sense of entitlement can lead to shocking behavior, from disrespecting authority to outright criminal acts. Let's start with these cases, where the offspring of cops push the boundaries, believing their parents' badges could shield them from the consequences. On August 7, 2023, a domestic dispute escalated to the point where police intervention was required at a family's residence. The dispute involved a mother and her daughter, who was the only child in the household. The situation began when the mother threatened to leave her daughter behind after a visit. This threat triggered the daughter, leading to an intense confrontation. The mother, struggling to manage the situation, called the police to report the incident, seeking help as the conflict spiraled out of control.
Hi, sir.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. We came here for commodities. I get a phone call, and one of these two, my daughter, she's in the bathroom, I guess.
Is she the one wearing black?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, she's right there.
And that's my ex. They were at it, so then all of a sudden she's threatening not to open the door for her to get in. She's homeless. She had her sister, it's also homeless, like she took off. I've been trying to help her.
Did they hit each other or throw
Just
anything?
cat scratches, you know, just it's...
Okay.
I'm trying to tell them to calm down. Just grab things in there.
Let me go talk to her, and then I'll talk to you. Okay. So what happened today?
My daughter decided she was going to throw herself a tantrum because I threatened to take off without her. While she was visiting over there, I was sweating out here, putting the groceries away, and her and my sister still hadn't gotten back to the vehicle.
Her and your sister?
Yes.
Where's your sister at?
She left.
Okay.
She wasn't going to stick
So
around.
she was threatening to leave?
Oh, my sister can tell you everything. I got her number.
Okay, no,
Call her.
but your daughter was threatening to leave?
No, she got in the truck. Because I was threatening her.
She got into the driver's seat?
Yeah. She took off running, and she jumped in, she pushed me, jumped in, and she goes, I'll call Mitch. She calls her dad for everything.
Where was he at the whole time?
He was at work.
And where were you hit at?
She hit me here, and she hit me on the cheek. Well, she threw shit at me. She threw the bag of sugar right in my face in front of her dad. He talked me, basically told me to get into the back seat so she can get in so we can leave. That's what she goes, you're fucking really taking her, you're fucking giving her a ride, you're really gonna have her in the car with me? You choose, you have 3 seconds to choose between me and her dad. Who's it gonna be, her, blah, 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 blah. She's on her knees up here in the passenger, reached over here, and she was swinging at me.
Okay, let me go talk to her, okay?
All right.
The mother recounted how her daughter had thrown a tantrum, which quickly escalated into violence. According to the mother, the daughter had thrown a bag of sugar at her in frustration and anger. The daughter had also reportedly pushed her way into the driver's seat of the car, attempting to take control of the vehicle. Meanwhile, the father, caught in the middle, was called upon by the daughter to side with her, further complicating the already volatile situation. The daughter, when questioned by the officers, denied any wrongdoing.
My mom, I don't know, did what she did and threatened me.
She threatened you? How did she threaten you?
She pretty much said that she was going to call you if I said or did anything wrong.
Can you tell me the whole story, please?
I mean, I can show you texts. She just got mad because, first of all, she wanted me to try to take advantage of the commodities, and I didn't want to. She doesn't live with you guys?
Huh? She doesn't live with you guys? No, where does she live at?
Well, she does. She sleeps on the couch.
What happened in the vehicle?
She said that I threw things at her, that I was violent, which I wasn't, so that's why I'm here hiding.
She claimed that her mother was exaggerating the events and insisted that she had not been violent. Instead, she accused her mother of trying to manipulate the situation to make her look like the aggressor. The daughter also claimed that her actions were in self-defense, arguing that she had only thrown her dog and had no intention of harming her mother. Despite her protests, the officers determined that the daughter was indeed the primary aggressor in the altercation, based on the mother's account and the father's reluctant confirmation. As the officers attempted to arrest the daughter, her emotional state deteriorated further. She became increasingly agitated, pleading with her father to intervene and stop the arrest.
Dad! Johnny! Dad! Johnny!
this?
Dad! Are you f***ing kidding me?
Don't be sick.
Johnny, are you f***ing kidding me? No, let me go. Dad!
Do you want him to take your belongings or go with you?
Dad!
Central
Please, Dad, stop.
No, I told you to stop.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm not gonna go to jail. Dad, stop, please. No, I'm not gonna be arrested. Daddy! Dad!
Come on. Come on.
Daddy!
Stand up.
Ah!
Stand up.
Daddy!
Stand up.
Dad!
Come on.
Please!
Alright, just open your door real quick.
Dad! Dad!
Stop.
Dad!
Hey, cut it out. Stop. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Stop. You understand? You need to sit down in the car. Or you can sweat it out. You're gonna sweat it out right here.
Ask him one more time.
We'll let you talk to him once you calm down.
No, ask him.
No, we're not gonna play these games.
Right now.
Stop. Next
Well,
year.
then don't play my games.
Listen.
Do it.
You're not gonna make a difference.
Then do it.
I gave you the option.
It's gonna be at
Dad!
We'll just put it on the ramp.
Daddy, please. I love you forever and ever. Oh shit, this burns.
Burns, wanna stand up?
Dad!
Stand up again, yeah, then if
Daddy! No, I want to talk to my father, then I'll let
I
go.
told you what was gonna happen.
Dad! Stop listening to that f***ing whore! Listen to your daughter! Listen! Johnny!
Her behavior grew more erratic, and she resisted the officers' attempts to take her into custody, refusing to comply with their commands. Despite multiple opportunities to cooperate, she continued to resist, leading the officers to restrain her and transport her for a mandatory medical evaluation before proceeding with the arrest. The daughter was ultimately charged with battery against a household member, as defined under New Mexico statutes, Section 30, 3-15. This law states that battery against a household member is an unlawful, intentional touching or application of force to the person of a household member when done in a rude, insolent, or angry manner. Additionally, she was charged with resisting, evading, or obstructing an officer under New Mexico statutes, Section 30-22-1, which makes it a crime to resist or evade arrest by any means. These charges were a direct result of her actions during the altercation with her mother and her subsequent resistance to arrest. The next situation is a drunk daughter resisting arrest and attacking the police. In a chaotic and emotionally charged encounter, law enforcement responded to a report of a highly intoxicated woman standing by her car. The woman, identified as Ashley, was visibly agitated and defensive from the start. She repeatedly denied driving the vehicle, insisting that a man who had since left the scene was the one behind the wheel. Ashley's agitation escalated as officers attempted to verify her story, claiming her foot was broken and she could not have driven. Her incoherent and erratic behavior made it difficult for officers to establish a clear narrative, as she kept changing her account of events.
Listen.
He saw everything. I did not drive.
Okay,
I did not drive.
Who can we call to come pick you up?
My mom.
Your mom? Okay. Whose car is
Or
this?
my dad. My mom. My car.
This is your car?
Yes.
Where's the guy that
my dad
left?
is a cop. You can call my dad and my dad.
Where's the guy that left that was with you?
I don't know. He can verify I was not driving.
All right, just calm down for a
My
minute.
foot, my left foot is broken. I cannot drive. I
What is your
cannot
name? What is your
move.
name? What's your name?
My name is Ashley. My father's name is Brian. Is a cop,
Spell your last name for me. Okay, what's your middle name?
and I have not done nothing
What is
wrong.
your birthday? What is your mom or dad's number? We can call them.
I don't know. I truly do not know my dad's number because he just got a brand new number. My mom just got a brand new
Where's she live
number.
at?
Somewhere in Tavares. My foot is broken. You can tell I did not drive.
Who was the guy you were with?
I do not know his first and last name. No, not my car.
So who was driving?
He was driving my car, then he stopped here, and then he just walked away from my car the moment that man walked into my car. And he could vouch for that I was not driving my car.
As the situation unfolded, Ashley's intoxication became increasingly apparent, with officers noting the strong smell of alcohol. Despite the officers' attempts to calm her down, and find a safe way to get her and her child home, Ashley became more confrontational. She repeatedly invoked her father's status as a police officer, attempting to use it as leverage to avoid any consequences.
Yeah, she ain't got nothing to say to me. Nope. I just got a hold of her daddy. Well, he'll be here in 25 minutes. He's a cop. Oh!
I'm saying, but I ain't got no drivers. I don't got shit to drive. You saying I'm driving? What keys? I even got keys.
We're trying to be
I'm
patient.
driving. Out here can respond. I never drove over here.
Okay.
You sound dumb. I never pulled up over here. I'm sitting the driver say, okay. The fuck? Okay, people can vouch. I never drove. You can laugh as much as you want.
I sure can.
Show is. Show on body camera. I never drove.
Good. I'm glad.
Good leg. I'll be ready to kill some shit. On some real shit. Let me put my hair up. So I'll beat somebody ass. I don't give a f*** got your camera going. All that camera going when I whoop your ass. On some real shit. G shit. Got a real bitch in game.
Her hostility grew as she lashed out verbally at the officers, 838, accusing them of mistreatment and threatening to physically retaliate if not for the presence of her daughter.
I don't want to have to take you to jail.
Hope so.
I don't. You got your baby here.
Hope so.
You get pissed off at me all you want. I don't care.
Hope so.
Don't bother me. That don't bother me.
I ain't have nobody come out here. Get my keys. I'm gonna have somebody from inside take me home.
Your dad will be here in a minute.
Oh, it don't matter.
Oh, the keys not coming back to you.
It don't matter because mommy get my keys.
The situation deteriorated further when Ashley refused to comply with officers' requests to sit down and provide contact information for someone to pick her up. Her resistance escalated into a physical altercation where she aggressively confronted an officer, getting close to his face and refusing to back down despite multiple warnings. Her behavior became so erratic that she began shouting threats, claiming allegiance to a gang, and promising to retaliate violently against the officers. As officers attempted to handcuff her for their safety, Ashley continued to resist, kicking and screaming as they tried to secure her in a patrol car. Her aggression did not subside, even as her father, also a law enforcement officer, arrived on the scene.
Baby daddy, let me get my kid in case daddy got me handcuffed. Get off of me. I want to kill him if I go to jail. Let me kill him. No, that stole my car. Let me kill him. I didn't drive here. I didn't put my hands on it. All I said was, you getting nasty towards me, so I got right in his...
Did you know we were coming?
No, I did not.
Despite his presence and attempts to calm her down, Ashley's behavior remained defiant, culminating in her making direct threats against the officers' lives. The situation ultimately required the intervention of emergency medical services to subdue her safely. The charges brought against Ashley stemmed from her assault on a law enforcement officer and her resistance to arrest without violence. Under Florida Statute 784.07, assault on a law enforcement officer is a serious offense, classified as a felony. Additionally, her resistance to arrest without violence is covered under Florida Statute 843.02, a misdemeanor. These violations led to her arrest and subsequent participation in a pre-trial intervention program which required her compliance for 6 months, ultimately resulting in deferred prosecution. Well, the next event will unfold on a chilly December evening, where a hit-and-run reveals a young driver's complex web of lies. On the evening of December 28, 2022, officers from the Howell Township Police Department responded to a hit-and-run accident near a Lowe's store. The scene was marked by a downed traffic light pole blocking the westbound lane on Lanes Mill Road. A piece of a car bumper lay at the site, pointing to a significant collision. As the officers arrived, they quickly connected the damage to a white car parked nearby, missing a section of its front bumper. The driver of the vehicle, 21-year-old Teresa, became the focus of their investigation.
So, Teresa.
Yes.
Let me ask you again.
Yeah.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
No, I did not hit the traffic pole.
Do you not remember hitting a traffic pole?
I did not hit the traffic pole, I promise you.
So your bumper's in the middle of the road over there, and there's a pole down.
This part was hanging off already because I already hit something.
Okay.
When I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in and this part was hanging off already.
Okay. Do you smoke marijuana recreationally?
No, I cannot smoke marijuana.
What do you prescribe that you put you had when
I'm a soccer athlete.
I understand. What's the prescription medicine that you had?
I'm 21. I had a drink at Applebee's. I'm like scared out of my mind right now.
But Teresa, I explained to you this before. Lying isn't going to get you anywhere. You just need to know the truth.
You just lied.
You just lied. We just caught you in a lie.
And you told me
found this piece off by the traffic light by Lowe's. You said that piece fell off in Pennsylvania.
And you told me you hit a deer. You told me a whole bunch of stories.
You're at Pennsylvania. You can ask my dad. Please ask my dad.
You just hit a telephone, traffic light.
Teresa, who had just left Applebee's after having a drink, was questioned by the officers. Initially, she denied any involvement in the accident, claiming that the damage to her car was from hitting a deer in Pennsylvania weeks prior. Despite this, her story began to unravel as officers confronted her with the evidence, including the matching bumper piece found at the scene. Throughout the questioning, Teresa appeared nervous, repeatedly mentioning her father's position as a sheriff's officer, seemingly in an attempt to influence the situation.
Oh, I didn't.
Did you drive over here? So
Yes, I did. I was getting gas because I was at 0.
What is that traffic light that is right in the middle by Lowe's and LA Fitness right there? That one?
So it's the one on the corner.
On the corner?
So if you're coming this way,
yeah.
Lanesville Road,
yeah.
It's on the corner.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to go to the back entrance for Lowe's,
yeah.
It's the one right before that entrance. On the low side.
On the low side? Yeah, this rim's all messed up too on this side. So
that's already messed up.
That's what it was?
The other accident.
I know.
That was right next to.
Yeah, I know.
I was at Dunkin' and the guy backed into me in this accident.
Listen, are you just scared you're going to get tickets or something?
Yes.
Is that all it is?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the truth.
So when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole?
I think I hit something. I remember hitting something.
You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I remember hitting something after Applebee's.
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
and then did you drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
Is that what's going on? So you drove away because you're scared?
Yes.
So you might get some tickets and maybe you might get arrested? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're starting to tell the truth, right?
As the officers pressed for details, Teresa's narrative grew increasingly inconsistent. She described a convoluted route from Applebee's, but her account didn't align with the location of the damage on her car or the position of the traffic pole she allegedly hit. The officers, skeptical of her shifting story, continued to push for the truth. Eventually, under pressure, Teresa admitted that she might have hit something after leaving Applebee's, though she remained unsure of the specifics. Her anxiety and fear were palpable as she tried to navigate the escalating situation. Despite her eventual admission, Teresa continued to downplay her actions, attributing the incident to a prior accident and insisting that she hadn't realized the severity of what she had done. However, the officers remained firm, pointing out that her bumper had been found at the scene and that witnesses had seen a car matching hers flee the area. Realizing the gravity of her situation, Teresa began to cooperate, albeit reluctantly. The officers informed her that she would be taken into custody and that the matter would be investigated further.
Ace, 1 female, 41, 17 for Johnson.
Dad.
Hold on, we'll let you go. Do you have anything to tell your console?
No.
Do you need anything from inside the car cell phone?
No, my cell phone is in there. My car keys, I did the test right. I don't understand.
So the word indicator says you're not safely, not okay to safely operate.
Can I ask you what?
Yeah, you took 2 minutes steps to start. You missed steps, healed the tail. But the one like then, but your arms off the balance. There's a lot of indicators there that you're repairing. So we're going to walk through the middle part here.
I'm sorry, can I ask you what?
Yeah, you took too many steps. You missed steps, heel to tail. Okay. But the one leg stand, but your arms off the balance. There's a lot of indicators there that you're repairing. So we're going to walk through the middle part here.
I'm sorry, where's my dad?
Oh, your dad's right over here.
Can I see him?
Okay. Sure. So we have your cell phone. Do you need anything else from inside the car? Anything else in there? Dad.
Teresa was arrested and charged with several offenses, the most serious of which was leaving the scene of an accident involving property damage, a violation of NJSA 39-4-129. This New Jersey statute requires drivers involved in accidents resulting in damage to property to stop, report the incident, and exchange information. By fleeing the scene without fulfilling these obligations, Teresa violated the law, compounding her legal troubles and setting the stage for further consequences.